Hey guys, how's everyone doing? This is Sir Jedi Sentinel, and welcome back to Batman Be Vlogged, the weekly vlog series where I review an episode of Batman Beyond after watching it for the very first time. Today we are looking at. Hang on, I think I messed up something in my notes. Yes, I did. Today we are looking at episode 37, Payback, written by Robert Goodman, directed by Kyung Won Lim. Again, sorry if I'm butchering that. As always, because I do these unscripted, there is a blanket spoiler warning in place, just in the chance I do decide to talk about spoilers. If you do not wish to be spoiled for the episode, this is your one warning to drop ship and come back after you have watched it. And this episode is ultimately just kind of lackluster. I spent most of the episode actually thinking it was kind of lame, but then the back half really picks it up and helps it a little bit. Like, here's the thing, you have to know what's going on to, I think, really appreciate the episode. So, a new vigilante named Payback is in town. I really like Payback's design. There's something, how do I put it, kind of simple about it, and there's something about its simplicity that works. Granted, most of the Batman Beyond villains kind of have more simplistic designs overall, but also he has a lightsaber whip. That's just cool. But what Payback is doing is he is going after people that the local teenagers are complaining about. For example, in the opening in the opening scene after the credits, he goes into a store and attacks the store owner because one of the kids complained about him, complained about working for him. In his first encounter with Batman, he says he and Batman are alike. He is following in Batman's footsteps. I thought this was the direction the episode was going initially, because this is something that Batman media really likes to do. This idea that Batman inspires these kinds of people, and this kind of debate in the Batman universe is, would these villains, like the Joker, like Mr. Freeze, and so on, exist if Batman didn't exist? Or does Batman's existence inadvertently, directly or not, lead to their creation? Again, just because of that exchange where Payback says he is following in Batman's footsteps and sees himself as a vigilante too, I thought that's where this episode was going. Ultimately, that's not the case. But Terry is eventually able to learn that all of the victims are tied to kids who are getting counseling at a local youth center, where they're talking about their life, complaining about their bosses, parents, boyfriends, girlfriends, that kind of thing. And Payback is going after the people they are complaining about. And this is what I mean. Initially, like, that's his motivation. A kid doesn't like his boss, so Payback attacks him to the point of very clearly wanting to kill him. Or a girl complains about her boyfriend who dumped her and is dating someone else, and he tries to drive the boyfriend's car off a cliff. This is what I meant. It's like, you're attacking people kids are complaining about. And it's nothing even extreme. Like, these kids are showing no signs of trauma, no signs of abuse, and you're trying to kill them. This is where I thought the episode was lame. And I think, at some point during Batman and Payback's second fight scene, Payback says something that makes it click. Okay, I know who it is now. That sort of recontextualizes it and puts everything into perspective. And it's like, okay. And I feel like, had we known that earlier, it would have made the preceding events more palatable. Beyond that, though, there is a great subplot with Bruce. We haven't seen a lot of Bruce lately in season 2 at all, if I remember right. So for him to get a strong plot focus here is really good. Kevin Conroy gives a really good performance, especially as he and Terry are now sort of debating the more detective aspects of Batman. I talked about this a few episodes ago. I don't remember what it was. I've been trying to do a lot of these back to back. But, where Batman Beyond is more action oriented and less, mystery thriller thriller driven than some other Batman media is. So, and at one point it leads to a scene where Terry attacks ultimately an innocent man. He attacks the wrong person that he believed to be Payback, and it leads to this heated debate, where Bruce finally decides, we're doing things my way. We're going to draw out Payback, and we won't do anything until we know for sure who he is. Yeah, and that's all I really have to say. Payback is fine overall. Like I said, it would have helped if the groundwork for the villain reveal was laid a little bit better than it ultimately is, because like I said, until you kind of start getting the hints of who it is, it's such a lame villain with it, or at least his motivations are lame. Let's go with that. But towards the back half of the episode, it's helped by figuring out who this villain is, as well as some really good performances from Will Friedle and Kevin Conroy. But those are just my thoughts. Have you heard Payback? What are yours? Start a conversation in the comments below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Click the bell next to subscribe to get notifications when I upload. Share the video around. All of it helps my channel grow. In the description box below, you'll find the link to my socials where you can follow me and get updates on the channel. This is Sir Jedi Sentinel, and I'll see you guys next time.